What's going on, YouTube? Up and Adam here, and today we have another Madden 22 video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the free agency program and what to expect, how to be prepared in order to make millions of coins. You know the deal when it comes to new programs. The best way to make coins on a new program is being ready for it and being ready for anything that drops. So before we jump into this video, make sure that like button, hit that sub button, turn those notification bells on for more Madden content. All right, so jumping on to Mudhead from last year, this was Madden 21 free agency program. You can see what are the featured cards, what are the champions was Dak Prescott. One big thing to note from last year, which is I think if they did it again this year, it would be really great. The two masters had any team cam, which was really great. So if you wanted this Dak Prescott and you weren't running a Cowboys theme team, you could still use it with those team cams. All right, and then the other master was JJ Watt. So those were two names that got re-signed. So we had two masters, we had some heroes, and then we had some like lower overall elite players. So this program was kind of similar to a lot of programs that we've had this year in Madden. We've had like the Combine program like this. We've had the Gridiron Guardians. All that kind of stuff is very, very similar to what we normally get. So here was the breakdown. You had your masters. You had your few heroes here that were 96 overall. So quite great options. And then you had like your lower elite. So you had like 94s, 93s, 92s, I believe, 90s. Oh, sorry, no 90s, sorry. 89s and 87s, I believe. Okay, so 87, 88, and whatnot. So there was a lot of options here, and they did have rerolls. They had some good store offers, and they had some great rerolls as well. They also had different sets in the game. It was a very, very simple program. Wasn't very complicated, which was nice for a lot of like those new people coming into the game or people who didn't really want to do too much different things. It was pretty straightforward. You had your sets here. You can complete your master. Okay, they each require, so masters can be gained by completing their respective set. Each master set requires 2 free agency heroes to earn the 98 overall master. So there were 98 overall masters. You had to put 2 96s in and you were able to get that master, okay? I feel like this year they've been doing a lot of NCAT stuff, so I have a feeling we'll have like putting 2 heroes or 3 heroes in and you get them back as NCAT. That's what we've been getting in Madden 22, so it was a little bit different back in Madden 21. So I do fully expect that. And then they had some challenges, not anything crazy. There were just a few challenges, and you were able to get some, at 50 stars, you were able to get an 87 plus overall free agents player. All right, and then at 100 stars, you were able to get a free 96 overall Nat fantasy pack. That was great. I don't think we're gonna get that this year. I think it's gonna be something similar. Like we'll probably get like a hero or a lower overall NCAT or some a new player that they just bring into the game. So I don't expect us to get a full-on hero, but maybe we do get that with house rules and whatnot. Here are the sets if you want to see them actually in game. This is back in Madden 21. You can see the 2 92 to 94 overall sets required just any player, right? Any 89 to 90, 87 to 88, and 85 to 86s to get 92 to 94, and then to get an 87 to 89, you need to put in a few lower overalls as well. I don't think it's going to be like that this year. They've been just giving us one set at the bottom, and we're like, it's an 8. You get an 87 overall fantasy pack of the free agency program. You have to put like a couple 85s, a couple 83s in, and then you have to put free agency players or whatever the specific program is to move your way up. That's what we've had pretty much all year, and that's what I expect it to be. And then you can see all the players that we had here. We had the 2 masters. You can see the 2 overalls, the 296 that you needed. You got their power up as well, and they got every team cam, which was huge, like I was saying earlier. And then you can see all the rest of the heroes that we had. Okay, so it was a very, very simple program. Now I want to talk a little bit about how to prepare to make a lot of coins. Who do we expect to be part of this program? Do we expect any big names? I do. I really think we're going to be getting someone like maybe Devonta Adams, because he is still not scheduled to be signed yet. He hasn't signed a deal yet, an extension. So I can see Devonta Adams being an upgrade there. Maybe somebody like Teron Armstead hasn't got an upgrade in a little while, so that could be a different option. We have someone maybe like Chris Godwin as like a lower overall. Von Miller is also a free agent. Can he be getting one of those? I know he does have already has an upgrade, so probably not with Von Miller. We have Chandler Jones. JC Jackson is looking to be gone, so there's a lot of rumors going around if you want to check out like a lot of players that like are potentially gonna hit the free agency market, definitely go and Google it. There's a lot of info on there. I just got a few names that I expect to be part of the program. Maybe like someone like Mike Williams, Marcus Williams, Orlando Brown Jr. just got an upgrade, so I don't think he'll get an upgrade. Allen Robinson, maybe Jesse Bates, Brian Jensen. There's a lot of names right out there. Like Randy Gregory maybe get an upgrade. Stephon Gilmore already has a 94 though. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of players that can get an upgrade, and I wouldn't be surprised. But those are some names that you might want to invest in if you're interested in investing in players. Personally, I'm not going to invest in too many. I'm going to go and do something a little bit different. I'm going to stack up on some training. Training is extremely cheap right now. There's so many options to get a lot of free training. Not free training, sorry, but a lot of cheap training. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be picking up a bunch of like 95 Ultimate Legends for about like 100k or less. A bunch of like 90. If you find 94s, that's fine as well. But the goal here is to grab as many Ultimate Legends under like 100,000 coins for some really cheap training. All right. Same thing if you want to grab some of the backyard ballers. Is another way to find some. Like usually you can find the Tyreek Hill for about 95,000 most times if you just search here. So your goal is to check MUTGG and just have a look at the training options, right? You can see 95s for like 3.369 or sorry 3.69. There's a lot of cheap training options right now. I would definitely grab some because we are getting another reveal of backyard ballers on Tuesday, so we'll be getting more stuff coming in, and then maybe training goes up if we get more LTDs. Like that's pretty much what you should be doing in order to prep for this program. It's a very simple program. Like I said, it's a very simple program. Not too much going on with it. Like it's gonna be probably very simple, very easy to understand. So your goal is to go ahead, grab some training for it, pick up some players who haven't really got their upgrades. Like I said, someone like a Devonta Adams definitely could get an upgrade. Someone like Ron Armstead, let's see what overall he has. There's a lot of cards that are a lot of players who are going to be hitting the free agency market and who might sign with new teams that will be part of this program, which will be great. So you can see he's got like a 94, and I think people are already stocking up on him because he's one of the bigger names in free agency, and he only has this redux right here with this 94 overall redux. So it could be interesting. If there's not a lot of them, price could go up. Okay, someone like Devonta Adams, like we were saying a little bit earlier, he's another one, but he does have a LTD at like a 97, I want to say right now, I believe. Yeah, you can see his is going for like 472.96. Sorry. So he does have a redux for that. So he could get an upgrade. Maybe it's gonna be like a 98 for Devonta Adams. He's a big name there. Someone like Jadeveon Clowney. I know he's already had an upgrade, a few upgrades this year, but could definitely see him getting one. He usually gets quite a bit of cards throughout the year. I know he has this the playoff cards and only a 94 though. You can see him potentially getting a master. So there's a lot of options for this program, but what I'm gonna do is stack up on some training, hold on to it, because once this program comes out, probably in the next week or two, there could be a ton of profit. I'm guessing this program is gonna be coming out around like the 18th is my best guess. So next week we still have content with the backyard ballers, and that's going until like the 14th, I believe. So I do think we could possibly get the free agency program starting on the 18th. Okay, so that's my guess. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do down below, and I'll catch you with another video very soon.